if it's for moving or riding in the van with me while I have two sleeping babies to get gas before the van ran out. That's when he told me he needed air freshener like Ozio. He was a cat whisperer and made not only his own cats happy, but all the family's cats, because he had made everybody the cat stands, the condos. I know he was my dad's favorite. I didn't know that before now. I know that he was my dad's favorite. I'm so glad he got to spend some time together at our house when our dad came to visit. When I see Coke stuff, fire trucks and helicopters, I always think of Uncle Ray and always will. Matt had a special place for Uncle Ray too, and was stunned when we got the news. We all cried together because it was far too early. I'm just happy he got to be a part of my family before he left this world, and now I hope he is one of our guardian angels to keep us going for the rest of our journey. Rest in peace, Uncle Ray. We will always love you and miss you. All right. This is from Sally. My first memory of my brother, who was 5 years older than me, was probably when I was 2. I was in the backyard screaming at the top of my lungs. Not much has changed. Screaming at the top of my lungs over a spider climbing up the side of the house. I have this vivid memory etched into my mind of his running and jumping as high as he could and placing his shoe on that giant spider. He was my hero from that day on. Funny he would want to save me because I always told stories of how I used to hit him over the head with my glass baby bottle. He and I were the only 2 siblings for the first 5 years. I had many memories of he and I sitting in our bedroom doorway across from each other, sadly listening to Mom and Dad fight in the living room. We would cry together. He always tried to keep me from hearing it. Our bond was made stronger. When I started school, kindergarten, he was honored to walk me to school. Once he noticed along the path someone had sprayed the F word on the wall, a word I hate to this day. Thereafter, we took the long way to school. We lived in Southern California at the time and around lots of aunts and uncles and cousins. Every weekend we were full of family gatherings. As the family grew, we all grew. Many fond memories of those days. Ray and cousin David made carnivals and hunted houses. Haunted houses for their younger cousins. Sometimes the whole neighborhood would get involved. Wooden rubber band guns with knockdown obstacles, goo for dipping into, flashing TV light with the big sheet covering it, and scary things hanging from the ceiling. I could totally see him doing that too. I know skateboards were invented by Ray. He would attach roller skates to a piece of wood, and away we went. Well, almost every time that way. Anyway, box forts and blankets, you name it. Creativity in the making. Our own family grew by 2 more siblings, Ron and Mary and Ron. Then our family broke up. Really? That's how you want to put that? Maybe she should have read this. This is a little enlightening here. And that's when our family broke up. What made it worse? These are her exact words too. What made it worse? Ray went with Dad to Vegas, and the rest of us stayed with Mom. Ray was 14 and I was 9. Mom eventually took us back to the Midwest, 3,000 miles away. Sad times. Ray would come and visit from time to time, thinking he would live with all of us, but for whatever reason, he would always go back to Vegas. He introduced me to music. Took me to my first concert when I was 9. It was the Beatles. A little aging there, right? I remember one summer he visited, and I was now a young teenager. Him and Mom came to pick me up from the public school, and Mom caught me rolling my swimming suit bottom, my my case successfully. He bought me a gift on one of those visits, a beautiful pearl brooch, and I still have it. She's actually wearing it today. So special as many years later, he gave me a set of pearls, a necklace, earrings, and bracelet. He said that he thinks that every woman, he said every lady, should have a set of pearls, and so we're actually wearing them today he gave them to me and Sally and Denise. I will treasure them as well for the rest of my life. As years passed, things coming full circle, we all ended up back in Vegas. From then on, we were close to one another again. He took so much pride in everything he did in his life. Every new place he would live and travel to, learning everything about it, and then when somebody would visit, he would be their tour guide and packed full of information and history. I used to love to have my friends come to Vegas and meet him and take them out with all this information. He loved his nieces and nephews and finding them unique gifts for special occasions. The joy he would have in the find was exciting as the joy it would bring to the child receiving it. The last time I saw him was just the Sunday before he passed, when he went to my grandson Yoshi's second birthday. He told me the exciting story, play by play, how he found yet another great gift. My kids loved him. My grandkids loved him. He is going to be greatly missed. I will forever miss those looks that he would give me, like that one, which is the one on the screen, that he would give me when I would say something stupid. My birthday cards, he got such a kick out of finding just the right one, and I actually have them framed in my house. And it's that one. Aww.
It says on the back about getting older and it says every year we look just a tad more interesting in our birthday suits. And he just took such pride in finding these crazy birthday cards. Just a little bit differently.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys all for coming. I know that this community was very special to Ray because, he lived here a long time. And you all know that, I preached every day how much, I wanted him to move and I wanted him to leave my house, but never in this way. So that's been a little shocking and quite sad for me. Yeah, because I was really looking forward to having my house back and being happy about it, and I'm not exactly happy about it at the moment, so.
He's still not going to leave.
Clearly,
Just about it.
He's gonna knock stuff down.
Just about it. He'll bang.
Yeah, he'll bang on the wall if you hear that. He'll bang on the wall.
Yeah, you're bang on the wall,
We do
Joe.
have this, if you guys wanted to take a moment and just write a memory about Ray, we do have this lovely book, which I thought looked just a lot like him. But if you wanted to do that, but I know that he's so honored and so grateful for all of you coming by today and really being a part of this. And I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support you guys have given us. So thank you guys all so much. And please feel free to continue to eat. And if you don't eat all of it, it's got to go home with somebody. So, and it's going to be like all you guys.